The emotions are wrong. The emotions are wrongly established. Your emotions are wrongly established because of the information that you're open to. Agree? Let me say it again. You are emotionally sick. You are emotionally weak. You are emotionally not making it. And remember, if you are not emotionally strong, you will be defeated throughout. If you are emotionally weak, you can't think right. And if you cannot think right, it means you are affected. Agree? Let's make an example. Let's try to be practical. Sometimes if you look, you'll find that umuto kwatang very easy. Right? And because okwata easy, most of the time you are open to information wrong. Sometimes you okafitela foro or appreciate hokwata. You glorify hokwata. You think it is something good, and it is something horrible for your emotional status. And sometimes it affects your environment. You affect your environment. That character or emotions that are not handled correctly. Sometimes when you are dealing, when you are trying to nest some emotions within you, try to sit down and look through these emotions. What did I lose? What did I gain? If you're short temper, if you really glorify your short temper, it is important to sit down and say, what did I achieve through my short temper? What the short temper has brought me. Sometimes you have a habit of not, that is a short temper. You have a habit of not giving something that needs attention. You don't give such a necessary, required, well-deserving attention. You are just making a decision just like this. Remember, to be short-tempered is not always to be angry. Short-tempered is not always to tend to be angry, right? You want to do this thing, you want to clean here, and then and then you leave it. The reason why you left it, not completed it, is because you are short-tempered. It's a short-tempered thing. You understand? Sometimes you sit down, your short temper is disadvantaging you. We are trying to explain something. Before you understand, something is telling your temper is telling you, walk out. And then you just take your things and walk out. After you walk out, you lose something that could have built you, that could have taken you to the next level. You understand? That is a short temper. So look at it this way. Because of my short temper, I fail to put a necessary attention on some aspects of life that really deserve, not need, deserve a deeper type of attention. But because of my short temper, I fail to give necessary attention. I hope you understand. Now, you can't be saying, when I walk out because they did not make sense to me, then I walk out. I did not do it well because while I was busy doing it well, trying to put it well, and then I left it. Do you understand? So it means most of your things are not well done. They are not making sense. They are not to the stage of completion because of short temper. So short temper is not always to be angry. Go go fa medicine, go go fa medication, you drink medication halfway. Your short temper say, leave it, you leave it. Now, why did you leave the medication halfway? No, it's not roborega. It's a short temper that is not controllable. That means we have a short temper at a small negative and at a bigger negative. The bigger negative is that short temper that you always fight people. Stupid. You understand that? Yes. And then that is the bigger negative. But the smaller negative, now it is something that finishes you, yourself. The doctor said I must drink water, 2 liters of water per day. It's a short temper. You don't have patience. Are you getting it? What? For who? For your own health. Can you see that short temper of yours is not healthy? It's not right. Can you see it? You know sometimes why we don't progress in life. Your short temper makes you to analyze people wrongly. You understand, Papa? Your short temper makes you to analyze people wrong. Or to analyze situation wrong. You understand? Sometimes you need to sit down and don't let that person make him to be understandable. You have to make yourself. You have to make sure that you understand him. Try to understand him. Because where he is expressing himself, he expresses himself from his own ability. So, you are not understanding and he's doing his best. So he is at his utmost best. Now you are at your utmost worst. Do you understand? The person he's explaining and understand is exactly what you are doing. The person is at his utmost best trying to explain himself. And then the minute you say, I don't understand, he say, what is that you don't understand? Because the person is trying to explain himself. And one of the reasons why you don't understand the person is because you shut down. You taught yourself to shut down. And you shut down without being aware that you have shut down. It ain't your like it. That is why. So sometimes, open, you say, Mama, this thing is simple and all along I understand it. The reason all along you don't understand it is because you shut down and you taught yourself to shut down without yourself being aware. Come on, Soma. When there is something, we have to understand it as children of God. We must be open to the teachings. We must be open to the teachings that will inform our mindset, and our mindset will inform our position. It's important. It's important. One of the areas that is very, very important, that is very important. You go nowhere in this life if you lack self-control. Self-control is one of the things that you must be open to. It's a skill. There are some things in life that you will never achieve because of lack of self-control. Look, sometimes you sit down and scrutinize and say, Mariki inke sa achieve. Aku check the opportunities that you. Some of them, you never apply self-control. You never it's all about maikutlo a how a seng relevant to the platform. Maikutlo a how are not relevant to the platform. O nesana le maikutlo a seng relevant. Sometimes the opportunity that is on the table, you must know that is bigger than how you feel. So it means how you feel is not important than what is on the table. Amen? And we cannot make decisions in life based on how we feel. It's wrong. We cannot all the time base a decision on how we feel. Because how you feel is temporary. Tomorrow you feel this way, today you feel this way, tomorrow you feel differently. And the opportunity remains unchanged. But you are going to say, I lost that opportunity. Because by the time, I didn't see it that way. By the time, I did not see it that way. Well, you allow some emotions to cover you. You lack self-control. Are you there? Amen? Don't try to be a people pleaser when you are a child of God. You must know what you want. But if I'm saying don't be a people pleaser, I don't mean ruin relationships. Because you need corporal relationship more than you need self-relationship. You need corporate relationship more than you need self-relationship. Agree? I'm saying it again. You disagree? You need corporate relationship more than you need self-relationship. That means a relationship with yourself. Because sometimes you'll find that the self-relationship is the one that destroys you. Because you think what you think is right without testing it through corporate relationship. You think what I'm thinking, I'm 100%. By the time you test your thinking, you'll find that you are totally wrong. Your thinking alone can tell you that, you see, my wife, you know why my wife is not great good in Int'l? She's a witch. Is there what? It's a self-thinking. Do you understand? No, she's a witch. Why can't she? Why can't she grow up? But when you are open to information, you find that out of 20 people, 4 people are of this height. So this height is common. So who is which now? King. Who believe more information alemonosi. He doesn't believe in a corporate information. I hope you see the difference. It can fool you. It will fool you. It will destroy you, that concept. It will fool you. Because it will always make you to think you are right. And people of God, believe me, the more intelligent you become, the more you realize you don't know. Amen? The more you think you know, you must know that it is the more you are stupid. But the sooner you realize how much you don't know, then you become intelligent. You start to be intelligent. When the amenity is being highly elevated within you, there is nothing good you see about yourself. Madam, you are so beautiful. Hey, nahana hela, moruti a re ke beautiful. Unka beno mpona ke wa mphoqa. O no tsebe bora bo phahametse within yourself. Do you understand? O stelane re kopa o tlo etsa di announcement. E le hore ma batho ba mpona ke le ya mang. Go bua eng? Bora, self bora, bo within her. Ba lwana. Ha bo batle any good. I appreciate you. Are you there? Are you there? There are some things say long where prayer will never do them. But teaching. Look at this. Teaching will make you a disciple. Prayer? No. But what? Teaching will make you a disciple. That means you are going to, as much as renally, as much as we have a teacher, we have a nurse, we have a doctor, because of the information, that means the teacher is a position, right? The position that has been awarded to this person through what? Through teaching, right? As much as there is that kind, also spiritually, you cannot be positioned spiritually. You cannot be positioned without teaching.